Hey, today I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about this router and router table I got from Lowe's. It's Kobalt, and I need a new router for different things. Main thing is I want to make some new doors, which brings me to the point of why I'm doing a router demonstration in the kitchen, because this is where I'm working at. I'm going to try to get rid of all these old ugly doors here and make me some panel doors and put them on, because these have been here since the 60s, and so it's about time they've done about all they come here to do anyway, so it's time to replace them. So I went and I found this. This is about the best deal for the money I could find. And it's got quite a few extras on it, most of which I would probably never use. Starting out, you got your router motor itself here, and that's a 2 horsepower 12-out motor, so that should be big enough for anything I need. And this is a nice cast aluminum table it's got with it, and you have 3 sizes of guides to go around your router bits. And this fence right here is real easy to do. So you got these big slots back here, and you got the thumb bolts, finger bolts in there, and you just put them down, put them in those slots, and you're ready to slide it back and forth. And you got these 2 feather boards here, which I'll probably never use because I just don't use stuff like that. See, now you couldn't see that fence real good. So now there's the fence, and it's also adjustable, so you can loosen these screws on both sides and they'll slide out, say, another 2 to 3 inches, about 2.5 to 3 inches more, which gives you quite a bit more on each side. Okay, and then you've got this miter bar here, which I'll probably never use because I just probably won't never use it. And it's got this switch that mounts up right here, and that's a little flimsy, and to me, then you got extra cords hanging down there. So to me, I just soon use the switch that's on the motor itself. And then you've got this right here, which is hooked up to a vacuum if you've got a vacuum system, and it goes right here. And so it won't work though. You can't use it. And I'll tell you why. When you get ready to mount this router in this router table, it's a little tricky because it's got a lot of screws in it, and you can mount it a lot of different ways. But if you want to use this lift bar here, this little Z bar, now it comes in real handy. I've never had one with this bar before. I've heard about the lift system, but you've got a hole right here in the table, and you go right down through that hole, and it latches onto this thing here that raises your motor up and down. Thing about it is, if you hook that up under there for your vacuum, that won't work. And this is because it's right in this is right in the way of that Z bar when it goes down in there, so it just won't work. But so if you don't want to use the Z-bar, if you want to get down there and mess with it every time, you can do that. And then of course it has the range to change your bits, And now one thing that I don't like about this, I've had a lot of routers, and I've never had a router before that didn't have a place on it to keep this wrench. Because now you got to figure out a way to keep up with it all the time, and if you don't have it with you, your router is useless because you can't use it this or something similar to it. But every router I've ever had before or anything like this, you've always had a little slot that this would slide into, and you'd have it. But with this Z-bar here, you actually need a slot for the Z-bar and this wrench, because you need both of them all the time, constantly. So that's about it, and I've never even plugged this thing up or heard it run so far. So I thing, I'm going to move everything out of the way here and see if it'll run. Hit the switch. Oh yeah, that sounds real good. Another thing I just now noticed, it has a light that comes on right down in the bottom of it here. That comes on and shows you exactly where you're at. And you should never do put your hand down there and that thing's plugged up. Because that's a foolish thing to do. I have a friend that used to put his hand in places like that all the time. Now we call him stubby. Because his fingers are stubby, you know, because the ends of them cut off. So don't do that. So anyway, that was just a little word about it. So when I get to making these cabinets, I'm sure or cabinet doors, I'm sure I'll make a little video on how it's going with those. And I hope it goes real good, because my wife sure does want some new doors on these cabinets. They just look so old and run down. So anyway, there you have it. That's that Kobalt combination table and router motor, 12 amp, 2 horsepower. And thank you for watching my video, and I hope you watch more of my videos, and I hope you come back and see me real soon, because I hope to make another video real soon. If any way possible, please give me a thumbs up and join my channel. And by the way, it has a sticker on it right down there that says 5 years limited warranty. We'll see. Well, I'll let you know. So thanks again for watching. Come back and see me real soon. And y'all have a good day. And thank all you people for joining my channel. Y'all have a good day now. Goodbye.